Okay, so it is working. Sorry. All right. Okay, so this is my uh, joke for Templar's Crusade, and unfortunately, um, it has maybe one bad word um, in the whole thing. So I'm hoping that you don't think bad of me, um, but I promise you, you will laugh. This is a very funny joke. Okay, so. And unfortunately, I don't have any puppets or anything like that. What I, seen other people posting and stuff. So you're gonna have to look at this throughout the whole thing. Okay, so where do we start? This is called my Apple joke, uh, and here it goes. All right, so one day this guy walks into a patent office, a place where people that invent things go and um, apply for patents. He walks up to the guy at the counter, and the guy says, "How are you? What can I do for you?" And he says, "I wanted to get this patent." And he puts an apple up on the counter, and the guy behind the counter says, "Really? What is that?" He's like, "This isn't a regular apple." He's like, "Okay, what does it do?" And he's like, "Take a bite." So the guy thinks about it a little bit. He picks it up, takes a bite, and he chews it, and he goes, "Hmm, it tastes like steak." And the guy's like, "Turn it over." So the guy turns it over and takes another bite. And he goes, "Wow, it tastes like lobster." He's like, "This is wow. You've got yourself here, surf and turf apple." Um, but there's nothing I can do. It's still an apple. I can't give you a patent. So the guy's a little dejected. He picks up his apple and he walks out. Month later, he comes back, sees the same guy behind the counter, puts another apple up on the counter, and he says, "I want to patent this." The guy's like, "I told you before, I can't do it." He's like, "Take a bite of that." So the guy picks it up, takes a bite, he goes, "Mmm, peanut butter. Wow, very nice." He's like, "Now turn it over." Turns over the apple, takes a bite. He goes, "Wow, jelly. A peanut butter and jelly apple. Very good, but I still can't give you a patent. It's still an apple." So the inventor picks up his apple. Before he leaves, he goes back to the guy and he's like, "What do I have to do to get a patent from you here?" And the guy behind the desk thinks about it for a little while, gets an idea, and then he looks around and he says to the guy in a quiet voice, "If you can bring me back an apple that tastes like pussy, I'll give you a patent right then and there." So the guy's like, "Oh man." All right. He picks up his apple and he leaves. 1 month goes by. 2 months goes by. Guy doesn't come back. 3 months goes by. Finally, the guy comes walking through the door with a big smile on his face. Guy behind the desk says, "You're back." The inventor puts the apple up on the counter. He says, "Take a bite of that." Guy behind the desk picks up the apple with a big smile on his face, takes a big bite, chews it, and goes, "Ah, tastes like shit." He's like, "No, turn it over." Come on, that was funny. You gotta admit that was funny. And like I said, it was only one bad word, right? So, all right. Hopefully this made you laugh. Hopefully you'll spread it around, uh, and hopefully everybody else that sees this video response got a chuckle. And other than that, I hope everybody has a great day. And I'm gonna leave you with one more little one. Okay? You probably have already heard this one already though. Um, why didn't the skeleton jump off the cliff? because he had no guts.